Hello YouTube, it's Mr. O here. This is going to be a video about WGU. I had my second phone call with um, my degree? No, not degree, mentor. Not the enrollment mentor, not the course mentor. They just changed the name of it. Anyways, he's the one who's in charge of like making sure I get from point A to point B in my degree path. Um, but had my second conversation with him, figured out what courses I'm going to be taking, and figured out what courses I want to take because I had actually taken my CCNA and I missed it by 12 points. So I talked to him about that, and I don't know if the story I was told is true or not, but basically he said that there's one kid, excuse me, didn't say if it was a girl or guy or any information about who it was. Obviously, he has to keep that stuff secret if it is real. But had said that they were in a similar situation where they had almost passed the CCNA, and they wanted to take that course first before any of the others because it was fresh in their head. And I guess they've now taken the test multiple times and failed it multiple times, and they're stuck. And because they've been stuck on the CCNA and they haven't finished their 12 units, they're at risk of losing their financial aid, and I guess at the risk of being kicked out because they've failed the course so many times, and because they haven't done any work. Because ultimately it reflects that he has 0 units done in 6 months or whatever. I didn't really ask for details. As far as I was concerned, it sounded like they'd rather you get your 12 units before you do harder courses, which for me was fine because most of the courses they gave me, in my head I was thinking, okay, well, it's like an extra month, maybe an extra 2 months before I go directly to the CCNA, because they did say as soon as you finish the 12 units, you can go ahead and move on to whatever you want. I can talk to him. Excuse me. I can talk to him and be like, okay, I got my 12 units. I want to do the CCNA courses. From my understanding, they don't do just the straight CCNA. They make you do the CCENT and then the ICND 2 to get your full CCNA. So that's 2 different courses, which it's fine. I mean, they pay for you to go take the tests, so realistically, instead of the CCNA, because with WGU, if you fail the first time, they pay for the first one. If you fail that, they pay for the second one. If you fail that, you then have to go pay for it yourself. So ultimately, you're taking 2 tests, the ICND 1 and 2, but you get to fail each one twice, potentially. Obviously, that's not the goal, but I think it's fine. I don't see an issue with it because everything's still self-paced, and I can go past the ICND 1 in 2 weeks, go past the ICND 2 in 2 weeks, done. Still takes about the same amount of time that I was planning on doing for the CCNA anyways, because I wanted to practice for another month. Excuse me. Nice. I'm sorry, I heard something outside. Kind of wanted to do a quick overview of WGU, some of the stuff that we covered in it. I guess they have a misconception that people sign up for WGU, and I keep saying WGU. If you don't know, it's Western Governors Union University, not Union, Western Governors University. But it's an online school. It is self-paced, as in you have to do 12 units in 6 months. And you can do them whenever you want. If you look at it and you're like, oh, I gotta do this in 2 months, you could do your 12 units in 2 months. and then sit for the next 4 months and do nothing. But realistically, what they want from you and why it's considered self-paced is you can do that, and you can do those 12 units in 2 months, and then you can do another 12 units and another 2 months, and then kind of rinse repeat. And in your 6 months, you've actually done like 36 units instead of 12. It's as fast as you can learn it. What they don't want to have happen, I can't hold the phone like that, is